Hello, welcome back. Let's go find this book. You'll be right here for us. Glories and Laments. That's the book you wanted, eh? Glories and Laments. Let's take a read. Glories and Laments Among the Aelid Ruins by Alexander Hetarad. Having arrived at Godelsfont Priory, halfway on the gold road between Skingrad and the Imperial City, I resolved to make a side trip to view the magnificent ruins of Seatar, or Shadow of the Fatherwoods, in the ancient Aelid tongue. After many hours of difficult travel through tangled hawthorn howes and limber loss, I was suddenly struck dumb by the aspect of 5 pure white columns rising from a jade-green mound of vines to perfect V-shaped arches and graceful capitals towering above the verdant forest growth. This spectacle caused me to meditate on the lost glories of the past and the melancholy fate of high civilizations, now poking like splinter shards of bone from the green-grown tumulus of time-swept obscurity. Within the forest tangle, I discovered an entrance leading down into the central dome of the great underground edifice once dedicated to Magnus, the god of sight, light, and insight. Dimly lit by the faded power of its magical pools, the shattered white walls of the enclosure shimmered with a cold blue light. The marble benches of the central plaza faced out across the surrounding waters to tall columns and sharp arches supporting the high dome. From the central island, stately bridges spanned the still pools to narrow walkways behind the columns, with broad vaulted avenues and lamped canals leading away through ever-deepening gloom into darkness. Reflected in the pools were the tumbled columns, collapsed walls, and righteous root and vine growth, thriving the dark highlight of the magical fountains. The ancient Aelids recognized not the 4 elements of modern natural philosophy, earth, water, air, and fire, but the 4 elements of high elf religion, earth, water, air, and light. The Aelids considered fire to be but a weak and corrupt form of light, which Aelid philosophers identified with primary magical principles. Thus their ancient subterranean temples and sanctuaries were lit by lamps, globes, pools, and fountains of purest magic. It was by these ancient, faded, but still active magics that I knelt and contemplated the departed glories of the long-dead Aelid architects. Gazing through the glass-smooth reflections of the surrounding pools, I could see deep below the slow pulse, the waxing and waning of the well-kinned stones. The chiefest perils of these ruins to the explorer are the cunning and deadly mechanisms devised by the Aelids to torment and confound those would invade their underground sanctuaries. What irony that after these many years, these devices should still stand vigilant against those who would admire the works of the Aelids, for it is clear these devices were crafted in vain. They did not secure the Aelids against their true enemies, which were not the slaves who revolted and overthrew their cruel masters, nor were they the savage beast peoples who learned the crafts of war and magic from their Aelid masters. No, it was the arrogant pride of their achievements, their smug self-assurance that their empire would last forever, that doomed them to fail and fade into obscurity. That's that book. That's it for this place, it looks like. Well. Let's do this one. There's my horse. Alright, let's see where we gotta go and drop this off at. Well, what do you know? It's at the college.